This Facebook post I came across says the Rothschilds funded the civil rights movement. The Negroes were far too successful segregated. The civil rights movement was funded by the Rothschilds and led by MLK. Now this will make you question, was MLK really for the people? All of this is a lie. And since Meta and Facebook won't fact check posts about our history, I'm gonna do it for them. There's no proof of this, y'all. Even the FBI, who we know heavily monitored Dr. King, didn't even find anything like this during all of their years of surveying his every single move. Now, for clarity, this is a Rothschild in the picture with Dr. King and Coretta. However, he is not at all related to the European banking family that has the same last name. It's almost like if your last name was Jackson or Williams, but you're not related at all to another black person with the same name. This brother was an ally, an advocate, and an activist for racial equity. And this rabbi was actually a victim and target of domestic terrorism, just like Dr. King was during that time. His synagogue, in fact, was bombed by so-called white supremacists in 1958. And because they were both organizing for racial equity in Atlanta during that time, Dr. King and the Rothschild family became very good friends. This, in fact, was a fundraising dinner held by Rabbi Rothschild in 1965 in honor of Dr. King's Nobel Peace Prize, and it was an integrated banquet in Atlanta. Rabbi Rothschild was instrumental in mobilizing his white Jewish counterparts and advocating for interfaith activism during the civil rights movement. So if you want to say that Dr. King was funded by the Rothschild family, be clear and say that it was a Rothschild who organized a fundraising banquet for Dr. King. And also be clear on the fact that most of the funding that Dr. King got throughout his career actually came from black folks, particularly black folks in the church. There was also funding from black-owned businesses like the Atlanta Life Insurance Company and large foundations and companies like the Ford Foundation, for instance. But most of the money that Dr. King got to continue to do his work during the movement came from everyday black folks, particularly in the black church. And this also is a slap in the face to all the black celebrities during this time who donated their money to help this movement. Folks like Mahalia Jackson, who inspired that I Have a Dream speech. Folks like Josephine Baker, Ruby Dee, Sammy Davis Jr., Harry Belafonte, Jackie Robinson, Sidney Poitier, Aretha Franklin. And misinformation like this serves a purpose that is inherently anti-black and anti-Semitic. It makes you think that black folks cannot have organized and mobilized enough to support a movement of that magnitude. And it makes you think that any Jewish involvement is a conspiracy. As a certified high school history teacher who used to teach in the class and now teaches publicly through facilitating workshops on cultural competency and equity to educators and students and community organizations and companies, please listen to me when I tell you this. Seeds of misinformation can lead to a culture of miseducation, which leads these impacted communities to willingly select misrepresentation politically, socially, and economically. Does this resonate with you? Drop me a comment and let me know how. Follow for more and hit me up if you have any questions.